Lars, your thoughts on the way Jenner looked with Lining and Voracek that line tonight?
I liked him. Yeah, I liked him. I thought Jens does what he does.
Yeah.
I thought he. We know how he plays, right? So we know what he can bring to a line, and it's you're going to see I want to see the pace of play, like with how he did. And I thought he did a really good job with that line. I liked their line. I thought they brought energy, and you can see what Jake brings to a line.
Yeah.
He's got passion for the game, even in a preseason game. He's got some juice on the bench. It's good to see.
Are you starting to see those two, Lining and Voracek, speaking a similar language, or the same language? It's been 2 games.
I don't know about their language. You're going to have to talk to them what they're
language.
speaking.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know. I get what you're saying. Yeah, I think the more they practice together, the more, we started hitting special teams the last 2-3 days pretty heavy, and you can see the dialogue pick up and what they want, expectations, kind of where to be, and on the bench. I was really curious to watch the interactions on the bench tonight because it's kind of the first time we've had this group together. And you can see it. You guys are working together. They're talking. There was good energy on the bench for most of the night, and I think there's a long ways to go here, but I think there's some positive signs for sure.
It's early, obviously, preseason and everything. You don't want to get too high or excited, but the power play is clicking, and it looked good again tonight. How exciting, I guess, is to see that at this point, even though it's early.
Yeah, I don't think we start waving the pom-poms just yet. I think success is always a good thing. It helps them as far as how they feel. And again, it's been a point of focus here the last several days here. And again, I think the major thing is continuity. If we can keep a group together for a long period of time, and then they start to build up. The best power plays, they have that. They do. And Jake brings another element. You even see in our other group there, with Sillinger and Chinnikov, they're very dangerous players. They're double threat guys. They can both shoot, can both pass, and that changes your whole outlook when you got guys that can shoot and pass. And it's positive, but again, you pump the brakes on getting too excited about it. Yep.
Then you get, obviously Boone is, I think, his second power play goal of the preseason from the same spot each time, right in front where he belongs. I mean, that's got to add a whole nother element to everything.
Yeah,
then you can't key on just one thing.
That's the best. That's where he needs to be, and that's where he has his success. He knows it. I don't think there's any secret. He's hard on pucks. He's good in the face-off circle. So, winning that first draw is important. You get that. You get possession right away, and allows you to attack. And he made a nice little move there. It wasn't just jam it in. He's got better hands than he gets credit for too, especially in those tight areas.
Are you starting to see confidence in Emil Bemstrom? That nice goal that he finished off and took a couple of shots. Looked like he had some confidence going for him.
Today was a much better game. I thought the game before he wasn't so good. He got another crack tonight. He looked much better tonight. And I would have loved to see him bury that puck that Peeker threw back at him there. I thought that was a nice play, but he scored early, so it kind of gave him some energy. I thought that our line was pretty good. We're going to need to see more of that.
How nice was it as a coach to just see Gus Nyquist out there again?
Yeah, I think there's some rust there for sure, but just he's out there. I saw him. He took a really good hit there, and I think it was in the first period or in the corner, and I was happy to see him take the hit because it's not choreographed. It's not just practice. He kind of got blindsided a bit, but he got right back up and started playing. So that's what he needs to trust. He's got to trust his body now, and he's got to get in those situations. And I think he was just excited to play again.
Just mentioned Chinnikov and passing. I think so many people talk about his shot, but he had some pretty good plays with vision and setting guys up tonight. Is that something that's maybe a little bit underrated that you have seen kind of building as he's been going through camp here?
He's a sharp player. He thinks the game really well. I was watching him very closely. He's got it's more than just a shot. Tonight he had 4 really good shots, and he could have had 1 or 2 goals easily tonight. They made some really good saves on him, but his game is much more than a shot. You're right, and I think if they take a shot away, he's smart enough to pass, and he's got the ability to make the play. But it's the other stuff that he's doing that I really like for a young man who's kind of his first taste coming over here, how he's played in the game and on a smaller ice. He's picking up what we're trying to do, and that builds trust right away. He's a guy that early on, with the way I'm watching him play and how he's grasping what we're doing and then processing and applying it, that's kind of the sequence you're looking for, and he's applying what we're doing and doing a really good job on it. So
Like some teams that maybe are have more established players in certain roles might go to their NHL roster or lineup, what we call, a little later in the preseason. You guys have had 4 games after, with tonight. Does that also give you guys more time to just kind of develop chemistry as well as the evaluation period that you're looking for?
Yeah, we're in a different situation. I think a lot of new faces, a lot of jobs are up for grabs. I think, I've planned it out where I want our veterans to play 4 games if they could. And, the first 3 was, a lot of guys got different looks from our American League and some of the kids. So we're going to be going more heavy NHL. Guys are fighting for jobs. That's what it is. So I want to give them that opportunity here down the stretch here, these last 3 games.
Do you anticipate that, by the last game, that you may have, you're hoping to have, what you think is going to be the lineup for opening night?
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be close. But there might be some question marks with some guys. Some guys, we might have a better feel for. We might give them enough. We'll see. We'll kind of dictate that as we go here.